Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keith here hanging out with Jesse, sitting at the bench tonight thinking about projects, coming and going, all that stuff. And we got a phone call from our friends at Eliminator, and they've got the new demo units of the new TRAXXAS TRX4m. So they said, come pick up one of these fantastic units and give us one of your sweet demo videos on it. So let's get this guy going. I know a lot of people have these in America, but the international release date is November 25th. So, what's the date today? The 9th or 10th? So we got this pretty early, so we're pretty stoked on that. Jesse and I do have a couple of these ordered up and coming in, but they gave us one of these to do a demo on, a bunch of parts to check out, throw into it, and then we're going to send it back to them and they can have it on display. But anyway, let's get this guy open and check it out. Okay, the super high-tech security seal has already been breached back at the store, so we can pull this guy out. They wanted to take a look at it. They had got the Bronco Defender and the Bronco, and they gave us the choice to pick which one we wanted to demo. The Bronco's nice, but I was looking at some today of the Defender, and I just kind of lean towards that one. So inside the box, let me start that again. Sorry guys. Inside the box, you get your trusty old dusty bag of destructions. Maybe like a saw or something. Somebody's commenting on our opening of things. Let me get myself one of them power opener things. Ooh, electric scissors.
There you go.
Somebody wants to send us some electric scissors. Hit us up. Pretty nice little manual with all the safety stuff. Don't get it stuck in your hair and stick your fingers in places you shouldn't, and good stuff. One thing, reading online, you want to make sure you have a minimum of a 2 amp 5 volt DC output USB plug for the charger. This little guy right here. This is a 7.4 volt charger, 3 amp input. Actually, weird. It says you should have a 2 amp minimum, but this one says a 3 amp on it, so I'm not sure exactly how that works, but you want to have a good one. Don't go buy one from the gas station and put it in. You will risk damaging the charger or having a fire. Like TRAXXAS says, you don't have to take my word for it. It says right there in the manual. So I just wanted to talk about that really quick, guys. Inside the manual shows you how to pop the body, put the battery in, set all your stuff up. It's got the Pro Scale lighting thing. We'll get into that shortly because we did get the Pro Scale lighting set for it. Your 3 different modes. You got sport mode, trail mode, and crawl mode. So we're going to get into that after we get this guy out of the box. That's pretty cool. Is there an exploded view? No. So that's pretty decent. This is all your warranty stuff. You don't have to worry about. Warranty card. Inside the box, you get yourself 2 shock spacers, 2 Allen keys, and a classic T-wrench. What's wrong with that? Is this still acceptable? That's still acceptable, right? No. It's pushing.
It's pushing it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know last time I... And you get the sweet little TRAXXAS ID battery. We like the ID batteries. They work good. Just wish they came with a little bit higher C rating. TRAXXAS, come on. Give us some more C rating. So that's great. Yeah, there's a little 2S 750 mAh. And I know it comes with their classic. It's going to have 3 pins because it is a bouncely wired battery, and for the ID, right, so you can keep track with stuff, and that is pretty cool. Actually, I like that. Nice little battery pack, 750 mAh. By my math, this thing will probably go like almost 2 hours with that kind of battery. Like that's 3 times the size of what's in a SCX24. Those are like 180s, right? 150s, 180s. There you go. Nice packaging, nice solid packaging like that. You can actually keep that if you're going to go on vacation. Nice little box. You can pack that up, put that in the suitcase, keep the truck nice and safe. Kind of nice, like that. It doesn't have the typical end caps and, you know, throw everything away. So that's pretty cool. One thing I noticed at the store pulling this thing out is they tucked the radio in between the front tires, so you kind of want to be gentle. Not just kind of ripping it out of there. You kind of want to scoop it out of there. So careful taking it out of the box, guys. I'm kind of worried somebody's gonna get excited and rip it out and do damage on it right out of the gate. So, like myself. Comes wrapped up in a nice saran wrap. This is imported from Serrania. Is that a place? Serrania? Okay guys, so as you can see, for a 1/18 scale model, that thing is beautiful. The detail on the body, it's going to be hard to see on the camera, but we'll get some good up-close shots. We take it into the micro mount and do a little bit of trail testing on it. Once we get that battery charged up, we should probably get on that anyway. Yeah, so we got really nice clear glass windows, really nice clear, hard plastic body, two-tone. I believe it's two separate pieces. Yeah, like the black, you can take it off so you can break it down for painting a lot easier than masking everything out. The fenders are removable from the body, they're not? Yes, it's a whole piece that bolts in to the top half. That's so cool. So you can remove the fenders, you can remove the top half, the cage, all that comes off. The level of detail on it is beautiful. It's got the nice little scale jack on the back. It's got the recessed gas cap in there with the little gas cap down inside there. It's got the door handles with the little thumb push instead of just a curved, you know, C-looking noodle on there. It's got a proper looking door handle. We've got the molded hinges on the body, and we have, yeah, we've got even the lower front ones down here, which the other TRX4, because with the fender placement, didn't have the lower one, just had the upper one. Snorkel. We've got the typical fake winch on the front, but your nice TRX4 bumper, front and rear. It's got holes for putting shackles in it. You got two little fuel cans on here. Your nice spare tire cover on the back to look really good and keep it down with the, of course, licensed Land Rover logos on it. It is a Land Rover Defender. All the taillight bezels are clear. I'm not sure if we can light them all up, but Jesse and I can get everything done. So we'll even if there's not a kit, we'll make that work. That's just fun. But anyway, yeah, thing is awesome looking. It comes with the 1-inch TRAXXAS trail canyons. We love our trail canyons on the full size. These guys are super soft. It would be nice to see foam in those tires, but after the release date, there's going to be so many other parts coming down the road for this thing. I'm sure we'll get some nice tires with foams in there. These are going to work fine. Yeah, let's take this body off. So they continued with the new clipless system. You have one right here in the back, and then one tucked under the front. So all you got to do is whoop, and am I hitting that one right? Oh, it's up there. And like that. Click, click. Lift that off. The body itself, digital scales work on magnetic hit mass. Looks like it. Put 165 grams. $330. It's not bad. Okay. We got the body off, you guys. Fantastic looking unit. Now, like we said in other videos before, I typically do not go onto the YouTubes and watch too many videos of the RCs that I'm dead set on getting and I'm really interested in. As you guys know, myself and Jesse are huge micro fans. We've got probably 40 10 scales and probably 40 micros, and all winter long's micro, all summer long is 10 scales. So this guy came out at the perfect timing for us. And we're gonna have so much fun this winter with these trucks. But anyway, let's get back into how the chassis setup is, because it is still new to me and I get to look over it, go over it with you guys. Let's get it. Okay, so we have your standard C-channel chassis, which is nice. It is a one-piece chassis. Looks great. It's got these new oil-filled shocks on it. They don't feel like they have too much dampening to them. Okay, so the servo is mounted on the top of the front axle, and the one they use there is the 2065T. I believe it to be a Metal Gear. I'm not sure how many splines they are, but it looks like a full-size spline on it. So definitely has a 2mm screw in it, so I'm going to say that is a 2mm hex head screw in it. So that is going to be a full-size spline on there, which is nice. Now what they've done is mounted it vertical, with this front up and down, facing forward in line. And they got the drag link, and it mounted directly to it, which is, we'll see how it goes. I don't see any inherent problems with it. The front axles have CVDs in them, but they also are just running oilite bushings in them, which is fine. They do make a bearing kit for the truck, but the bushings are going to be fine. If you do plan on running it in a lot of snow and water and sand, just leave the bushings in. Trust me, a lot less maintenance. Oilite bushings, they like sweat oil out of them, and they always stay kind of lubricated. On a small truck like this with very small load, very light, the oilites are going to go for a long time, but the bearings are going to be more efficient, smoother, feel better driving it. So take that as you will. We're going to go bearings on it and just change them out as they go. If you're looking to stay budget friendly, just leave it alone. There's nothing wrong with that setup. The travel is very nice. We got these nice fat wheel-filled shocks on them. I left my metric measuring device, there it is, over here. So we have roughly, in a ballpark, about 12 millimeters or half-inch shaft sticking out. So we got pretty good travel front rear, a lot more than a lot of the other trucks on the market have. So, and then moving back from there, we've got the Titan 180 87 turn transmission, or 87 turn motor hooked to the transmission. Now, these trucks, you can get 3 different gear sets or 3 different transmissions. This transmission is the trail gear. They have speed gear, trail gear, which is stock, and then low range crawler. In the demo, we got a whole package. We have the crawler transmission, so we're gonna run it just out of the box as we do first with this one, and then we're gonna do all the upgrades that we got for it, and then we're gonna run it again and check that out. So let's check out the links. Transmission outputs. The outputs are both in line. They're not offset. Nothing wrong with that. The drive shafts in the bottom are plastic. The links in the bottom are plastic, but they're not very flimsy for the size of the vehicle. Yes, I can bend them with my hand, but I'm 200 pounds, so it's a big difference compared to little guys. So nothing wrong with that. And they're that gray TRAXXAS plastic that's a little bit more flexible. I've seen it in other vehicles, other uses. So in classic TRX4, they went with a different layout front and rear, which I like to see. Everybody does the typical double triangulated 4-link setup. TRAXXAS is always thinking outside the box. You'll also notice the short links in the front and the extra long links in the rear. They got that weight pushed forward. They're thinking ahead, so nothing wrong with that at all. And right behind the transmission, you guys, you have your battery tray with a nice rubber strap. I like that idea. Battery fits in the tray, just choice. Nice, even the colors match with everything under the hood. Hooks in, boom, done. No more Velcro, no more messing around. It's already where we want it, as low as we can get it on the chassis. We don't want it up here. It causes problems. That's why Jesse and I always pull our battery down low. Yeah, fantastic. I like a truck with good weight balance. This truck is going to have a good weight balance through and through. I see a lot of guys commenting about, oh, it doesn't crawl superhero style right out of the box. And no, that's for you to figure out and do. This would be a great all-around trail truck and stuff like that. And honestly, they're more fun to drive, trucks that are capable both uphill and downhill, right? So it sucks having a truck that goes uphill all day long, but as soon as you go downhill, bye, right? So very cool. Behind that, we've got the TRAXXAS electronic speed control as we know it, but they're calling this the TRAXXAS ECM 25. Is it 2.5? Yep. ECM 2.5 electronic control module. And I believe that's just because it has a port for the lights right there built in. Now the truck comes factory with bumper front headlights. Yes, just bumper front headlights. But we got the Pro Scale light kit. We're going to open that up and get that installed after we do a quick first run. Bumpers, nice bumper supports molded in. They're sturdy. They don't flop up and down. They look good. Did I talk about the tires? Yes. The 1.0 Trail Canyons. Are they 1.0? That's what they were saying. Yeah, no, it's 20, 25.6.1. Yeah, so we got the little Trail Canyons. Trail Canyons are kick butt tires. We love them. yeah, the clipless body design, this beautiful body, this thing is one heck of a combo. Now make sure you guys give our friends over to Eliminator RC a big thanks for making this video happen for us and you, and hit them up, get a pre-order in. They're open, taking pre-orders on these right now. They're out in 2 weeks on the 25th of November. They'll have a whole bunch of parts already out for them. Just get your orders in, guys. Fantastic units, fantastic people. Share the love, make it happen. Okay, guys, that wraps up the unboxing on this long-awaited micro from TRAXXAS. It's taken a while for them to get into the game. I'm so happy they did. We like everything they've done with the TRX4, the TRX4m. They've kind of really stepped their game up in how they're running the market right now. So, loving what they're doing. Loving the products they're coming out with. The hard body, this thing is amazing. All the detailed bits that are on it, and the price. Like, geez, you can't beat that for what it is. We're going to have a great winter building and wheeling these and painting them all up. We'll probably do a giveaway coming up and such on one of these. Get these to some lucky guy maybe before Christmas. Anyway, we're going to go hit the mountain. Stay tuned. We're going to get this video up in a few seconds, see what this guy can do. Glad I got that crawler transmission right over here. Lots of steering power. Grippy ass tires. Some off camera here. Pretty decent. That's pretty good angle for box stock. You can't knock that. So, guys, that's bone stock with the trail transmission in there. We do have the crawler mode transmission, so we're going to get that in there. It's going to pull it down, and that's also going to take, I'm hoping, some of the little bit of torque twist that we're getting out of it. You got some torquey twist there. Now, usually, what you get torque twist from is, I believe it's over gearing the axles and then trying to do the reduction in the transmission. So hopefully it'll pull it down, but I believe that's what it's from. So I was just thinking for a okay, so let's hit the hot tub and see what this M18's got. Is that what it is? Ooh, put Milwaukee stickers on that. M18. If you guys haven't seen the micro mountain before, it's foam and concrete like your typical stuff, so it's really high grip. Our axles and such, you know, as soon as they make contact, it binds these little trucks up. We're finding this thing has substantial steering power on the whole. and the weight isn't as bad as you would think it would be, being the Defender and the cage and all the extra stuff, just like everybody complained with the full-size TRX4. Okay guys, I'm going to pull up to the hot tub. This is kind of where we like to test and kind of break our vehicles and make sure that they're working good. It's going to take a bit of a send to get it up onto this deck out the backside. You will never just crawl out of there with a 24 scale vehicle. Let's try a slow crawl with the M18, but I believe with the weight distribution being fairly equal front to back, plus the big body on the back, it won't pull out, but it might have long enough wheelbase. No, it's just gonna dust. So, ooh, that spare tire is gonna be a problem, right? Yeah. So the spare tire is gonna eliminate that run. Might have it here. No, spare tire got in the way. Ooh. Perfect. No, he's not going to fit around the post. Break it down, break it down! Oh. And that's all going to be too much for him, so. Just run back, Jerry. So the trail transmission does feel pretty good, like I was just saying, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to get that crawler in here It is nice though with the 2 and 3 actually transmission ratios for all different kind of setups on the trucks. They come complete with the motor, transmission, everything. Just drop it right in. Ooh, smooth. Those oil-filled shocks, once we kind of got them broken and moving a little bit, you can see they're starting to help. We do have the aluminum upgraded GTR ones, or whatever they call them. We're going to get those in there and try to slow her down, do the shock to her and such. There's a whole other video coming up, you guys, right away on this. We're going to be running a few videos on this in the next couple weeks until it comes out, and then a whole bunch more once they're fully released. So. See that torque twist there actually lifted up that front axle for me. I got no problem with that, actually. Helped me out a little. There you have it, guys, the TRX4 long-awaited micro crawler from TRAXXAS. Thank you, TRAXXAS. We have wanted this for a long time. The TRX4 platform is fantastic. This guy is going to be great. Let's go to the bench so you don't hear my stupid furnace running. And let's have a quick outro review, and let's see you. Okay, guys, back on the bench now. Took a little crawl in our little micro mountain in the next room over. Very happy with the truck, with the weight of the body. Everybody knows the Defenders are heavy, right about here. We had this thing leaning on like 40-degree angles and she didn't want to flip over. It could take some very, very good angles, very good layout with the battery position down low. It honestly did a lot better than any other of the box stock crawlers on the course back there. Usually they need some kind of work. aftermarket tires and brass and stuff just to keep them planted and get them through that course. This guy cut that course up pretty good. Usually with a normal 24, that course running, it takes quite a bit of time to kind of get all the way through it, right? The line we took was a little bit more open because of the size of the truck. But anyhow, you guys notice how quiet the truck was compared to the other brands, other ones out there, which are just beep, 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 beep all day long. This thing, whisper quiet, cruising, very cool. Like I said, we got a whole bunch of parts for it, you guys. We got axles, fancy stand, diff covers. We got reds, ones from my buddy Ben. He loves red diff covers. He's the biggest fan of them ever. We got the 7mm hexes for the wheels. We got the aluminum links for it. We've got the GTR shocks. We've got the full bearing kit. We've got the space age high-speed cooling fan generator coolness thing. The rock crawling ratio transmission, the Pro Scale light kit, and the billet servo horn, because we already noticed the servo horn was flexing when we're steering, which is okay because that will probably save your servo from burning out in the long run. But yeah, so we got a bit of work to do on this guy. We will have another video coming up that we're going to cut right after this, putting all these parts into this sweet little truck. And we can't forget our TRX4m trailer. I'm going to open this for you guys now. We had this out earlier. It's so cool. Sweet little trailer. The truck doesn't come with a hitch. The trailer comes with a hitch. And then you get those other two clips they didn't give you with the truck for your shocks in the back to help with the weight when you put a load on there. So, pretty cool trailer. Really cool rims. Liking those. Just like a little 10-hole black rim. Nice little kind of sporty trailer tire. TRAXXAS license on the side. Oh, I guess that's a marker light. Little marker lights everywhere on it. It's not lit up or nothing, but it's cool. It does have holes in the side that you can actually put like stakes in if you wanted to make stake sides and crap like that for it. Very cool trailer. Get one on back order right now. We just found out there's like 700 of them back ordered or something like that. So make sure you get one on back order. And remember, guys, go check out our friends at Eliminator RC in Winnipeg, Manitoba, or EliminatorRC.com. Tell them ProNoob sent you. They'll give you a big hug. Tell you thank you very much. Ryan loves hugs. Hit them up. Yeah, go pick up one up. You guys can do your pre-orders on them right now. We are international according to TRAXXAS, so November 25th you can get these. Swing by the shop. They got the Bronco on display as of the time you see this video, a few days before you see the video. And this is Bronco? Yeah, they got the Bronco. We've got the Defender right now. The Defender will be back in there for a little bit of show and go down the road. And then once the 25th comes, we get ours, and we can go wild on them. So, yeah. So, big shout out. Thank you, TRAXXAS. We've wanted a micro for a long time. Again, thank you, Eliminator. You guys are fantastic to work with on these projects. And we will see you guys back here. I think Wednesday next week, we're going to get a build video going on with this guy. Oh, we also have the Bronco body. So that's pretty cool. We don't have the Bronco bumpers, and we don't have a Bronco chassis. They just got one extra body. They just wanted us to show on display. Beautiful body. Just like TRAXXAS's 10 scale matte detail on it. Yeah, that's going to look really cool, especially with the Pro Scale light kit in there. We do have the Pro Scale light kit, but it is for the Defender. So we will see that one when it comes up in the future for that body. Anyhow, guys, thank you to everybody. Thank you to you. Make sure you are liked, subscribed, shared, all that good stuff. We have the draw coming up very soon. We literally have like 1 or 2 more things to do to the truck, and it's ready to go. Those elusive 2 sets of 2 tires on the one side, and we just need to spend one evening welding up the cage on the back and the front bumper. We do have a long weekend coming up. We're gonna try to get it done so we can get it out to you guys so we can start on the next one. Plus, we'd like to give you guys one of these yet too. So see you on the next one. Bro.